One sec. I'm on my T-Mobile phone. Hi everybody. Matt Sweetwood, president of Unique Photo, here again with another UEventLive at the Superstore. Today we have an exciting new topic to talk about with you guys out there. It's our new T-Mobile mobile store here in the Superstore at Unique Photo. This is really exciting new project for us at the store. It's a chance for us to step out into the brave new world of smartphones and mobile service. Unique Photo, as you know, is known for its great photography classes, workshops, products. We have the best staff in the world, best technical staff you can find, and now you're going to be able to get that same kind of service and the same kind of knowledge right here at a mobile store. Let me introduce my guests. I'll call them guests. I always like to call them guests, but they're really fixtures here at Unique Photo. We have our store managers, Danny. Say hi, Danny.
Hi, everyone.
And Zak. Say hi, Zak.
How's it going?
Danny and Zak have really been the leaders of the project here for the T-Mobile store. And so we're going to talk a little bit about the offerings that we have here. Let me just reach out to all you social media buffs out there. These UEventLives, we typically run contests when we're actually running the event right now. And you're going to see that we're doing that today. We've got a whole mess of really cool mobile gear here. We have some accessories. We have some portable battery packs. We have we're going to give away an outer box. We really want to do that. It's like really expensive.
That's
a nice case, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. We're going to do that. What we need you to do is follow Unique Photo on Twitter or Instagram. That's at Unique Photo. And tweet UEventLive. Also, when you tweet this time, mention whether you have an Android or you have an iPhone device so we can give you a prize that's appropriate to what you have. So let's talk a little bit about what we do here in the store. So if I want to buy a mobile phone, I'll address this to you, Danny. If I want to buy a mobile phone, should I come to Unique Photo?
Most definitely.
Tell me what we have here. Tell me the models of phones that we actually have available.
We have a LG G3, the iPhone 5S, 5C, the Galaxy S5, the Galaxy S4 as well, the Note 3, and I can go on.
We have those all in stock, right?
All in stock.
Right. So if you come in, for a while we actually were running the store and we weren't really able to have inventory here, but we actually have inventory here right now, right?
You can walk out with the device right away.
You can walk out with the device right now, and you can see this is our usual spacious store. We have lots of room, free parking, all those things that go good with us, right? And they come in and they get you handsome guys to help serve them, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you something. I'll address this one to you, Zak. So T-Mobile, right? So people talk about T-Mobile all the time, right? And can I really be honest with you? You know what I get when I tell people that I want to buy a T-Mobile phone or I use a T-Mobile phone? They always go like, hey, T-Mobile sucks, right? But we know that that's not true, right? I've had a T-Mobile phone for, I think, 12 years now. And how long have you had a T-Mobile phone?
I guess probably about 8-10 years.
Right.
Long time.
Are you old enough to have a phone for 8 or 10 years?
It's close.
It's close, right? We took the nipple off and we gave you the...
exactly.
Zak's my son, by the way, so I can talk to him like that. So tell me about your experience with using your own T-Mobile phone, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've almost never had an issue with T-Mobile, service-wise, data speed-wise, 4G-wise, ever since I've had a phone.
And you have a 4G LTE phone.
Yeah, 4G LTE phone.
Right. And the thing that I noticed, right, I always find this really funny is that you're sitting next to a Verizon user. See, one thing good about being Unique Photo and not actually being T-Mobile is we can name the competition by name. So one of the funny things is when you have a Verizon or an AT&T phone, they're all sitting there and they all go, T-Mobile is rotten, and they trash talk T-Mobile. In the meanwhile, you're sitting there with 4G LTE service that's really fast, and they sit there and they show you the 5 bars, right? This is a favorite Verizon trick, is they show you a 5-bar phone and they say, you see, I got reception, and then you go tell them to load a web page, and what happens?
Pretty much nothing.
Right, their phone just hangs there, right? And you're streaming data and all sorts of things like that. So this is really one of those things that I really want to dispel this misnomer right now, is that T-Mobile, in my opinion, in New Jersey in particular, has really the fastest network, and I think that's actually a claim that they make. They have the fastest 4G LTE network. One of the other things that I talk about, and this is something that I know you've dealt with on a sales basis a lot, is people come in and they go, look, I've been with Verizon or I've been with AT&T for a really, really long time. I have a contract with them. Well, I'd like to try T-Mobile. How am I going to really do that? I have a contract. What would you answer them?
Well, first off, if they have a hesitation about the service for T-Mobile, I'd recommend Test Drive.
What's Test Drive?
Test Drive, pretty much, you can actually borrow a iPhone 5S and use it for 7 days. The only thing you have to do is put a credit card down, and as long as you return it, you do get your money back. So
you mean I can come into the store, or I can do this online, I would guess, right? I can order an iPhone. It'll come to me. I have no. What if I don't like it after the week?
no problem. Just come back to us, and we can just take it back for you.
So I can take that iPhone 5 home, right? And I can play with it. I can make sure that the network is as good as we're saying it is, right? And there's
Exactly.
no obligation whatsoever.
No obligation.
What if I like the phone? What do I do?
Come on back. We'll help you out.
And I can actually keep that iPhone if I want, right?
No, you will get a new iPhone.
You're gonna get a new one, so I can toss that one around a little and dump it in water or
definitely
whatever.
don't want to do that.
No, I can't do that. Okay.
No.
Right. And obviously, I can then come back and I can get any phone that I want.
And since you're a Verizon customer, we can cover your early termination fee as well.
What do you mean?
So pretty much T-Mobile has a promotion right now. It's early termination fee coverage. So pretty much you come in, we'll switch your service, port in your number, and T-Mobile will cover your early termination fee, and that way you don't have to worry about that.
Right, I've seen that on the brochures, right? It's like up to what, $750 or $600?
$650.
$650. So if you have a family or whatever, that's going to be a really, really good way to do that.
It's actually $650 per line.
So you're telling me that if I just signed a brand new contract with Verizon, or I signed a brand new contract with AT&T or Sprint, and I come in here and they say, okay, it's going to be $300 to terminate that contract and move to T-Mobile, you're telling me that T-Mobile is going to cover that?
Exactly.
Wow, that's amazing. That's really an amazing deal. So there's really no reason. So that's not really a good excuse not to switch, right?
No
So we've already determined that T-Mobile has the fastest 4G LTE network here in Jersey, and they're going to pay you actually if you switch your phone. I think that's really pretty amazing.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I see, and I actually saw you dealing with a customer with this the other day, Zach, is the customer came in and they were talking about that AT&T plan where they get 4 phones. They call it a family plan or something like that, and they're paying AT&T, I think, $160 a month.
$160, yeah.
Right, for 4 phones. Does T-Mobile have a similar kind of plan?
T-Mobile does have a similar kind of plan. It's actually 4 lines for only $100, and you still get that 10 gig share of the data. So you get 2.5 gigs per line, unlimited talk,
right.
unlimited text.
And I can get any phone on that I want.
Any phone on that you want.
Right. So T-Mobile's going to beat AT&T by $60 a month on essentially the equivalent plan.
Yep.
So if I have it, so even if I have the AT&T 4-line, 4 family plan, whatever that is, right? For $160, I just signed the contract. I can come in. T-Mobile will pay the early termination fee, and I'll be able to get those 4 phones for $100 a month.
Yep.
Right. So that's $60 a month. So that's a really good deal too, right?
Definitely.
Right. So, it seems like T-Mobile's, they've reinvented the company. They're really trying to change the way people look at that. Right? And all of that can be done right here in the store, right? They're going to get you handsome guys to come in and help them, or one of our other good-looking staff. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. Before I go on a little bit, let me remind everybody that you can win some free prizes by tweeting in hashtag UEventLive. Just let us know what kind of mobile phone device that you have. And we'll, when we announce some prizes later, we're going to announce the prizes after the event today so that we don't have to sit here picking out of a bowl, because we're going to award a bunch of stuff. We'll do that after the event is over. Let's move on to a couple of other interesting things. I know one of the trends in the industry right now, and this actually was started by T-Mobile, was no contracts. Right, so a lot of people are used to signing contracts, 2-year deals, then the phones come up, they come up for renewal, and then you can get a new phone. Tell me how T-Mobile works. Danny, you tell me.
So pretty much you actually don't have to worry about a contract anymore. T-Mobile just got away with them. The only obligation you really have is your phone. And once you pay that off, you're pretty much free.
Right, and so the way they work the phones is, so let's use a real example. Let's say I want to buy, right, I have this, I'm very proud of my T-Mobile-based Galaxy S5 in gold. I think it's kind of good. I wanted to go for a gold tooth with it. What do you guys think?
It'll look good, I think.
No gold tooth? A matching gold tooth? What do you
not
think?
feeling it.
Does that work for me? No?
I'm not feeling it.
That's not full gold. We think we should go for it. It's like I'd be like really happening. Okay, so I want to get a Galaxy S5.
Yeah.
Tell me what I would pay. I always like to sort of, they run these ads and they have the asterisks and they have the this and that. So tell me what I would pay. I want to get my Galaxy S5. I come in. How much is it going to cost for the phone?
So out the door, it's going to cost you just the tax.
Just the tax on the phone, and I'm going to pay how much a month for the phone?
So pretty much you're going to be between $25 a month for the phone.
It's approximately, right? We're not going to hold you to it. So it's approximately just $25 a month, and you pay that for 2 years, correct?
Yes.
Right? And so that's basically you're buying the phone with no interest.
No.
Right? Over time, over those 24 months period. That's really, really great, right?
Yeah.
That's really awesome. And then you pay data on top of that. So if you're looking really and you're comparing a Verizon, AT&T, or even a Sprint plan to this, you're going to see the cost of the phone plus the T-Mobile data is actually going to save you money over what you're paying Verizon and AT&T. So T-Mobile really is kicking some butt in that case, right?
Definitely, yes.
Right. Now, they also have a program, right? One of the things that people always want is, right, I had an S4 just, 6-8 months ago, right? Actually, maybe it was about a year ago, and I got an S5 now. So T-Mobile has a program called Jump. Tell me about Jump, Zach.
Yeah, it's an awesome plan. Basically, if you want to upgrade with Jump, you can upgrade anytime you want, as long as you have half the phone paid off.
Right. And then what does that allow you to do?
So you can upgrade anytime. Say you have the S4 or the iPhone 5.
Right.
You want to upgrade to the 5S or the upcoming 6.
Right.
As long as half your phone has been paid off, you can upgrade right on the spot.
Right, so you turn in your old phone, right?
Come in, turn in your old phone.
The old phone has to be working,
yeah,
right?
it has to be working, of course.
It has to be working. You turn in your old phone, and then you can actually get the new phone, so you don't have to wait.
Exactly.
So, for example, the iPhone 5 is coming out. So if you have iPhone 4 right now, you're going to show up?
6.
Oh, wait,
yeah.
6.
iPhone 6.
I'm not an Apple guy, right? iPhone 6, schmicks, whatever. Isn't it supposed to have like that new sapphire screen? I was reading that, right?
Yeah.
You can shoot a bullet at it, and the bullet bounces off. We're gonna have to put that in the gun range, right? Am I allowed to say that? We're in Jersey. You can't. It's in Jersey. You can't talk about guns in Jersey. Anyway, so it's going to have the new. You want that new sapphire screen and the big screen and all of that stuff. You'll be able to come in and actually upgrade that phone if you're a T-Mobile customer right now. Because we've talked really about AT&T and Verizon and Sprint customers. But even if you're a T-Mobile customer, you can come in right now and you should be able to upgrade that. Jump is how much a month? Right. It's an additional charge.
Yeah.
It's $10 a month extra.
Per month extra.
And it also includes
protection.
Right. And tell me about the protection.
So pretty much the protection is going to cover if you drop it, water damage, as long as you can
Water damage?
Water damage.
So if I get Jump, right, if I buy the Jump program, which is $10 a month, I'm going to be able to get a new phone after I pay the phone half off, and it's going to give me protection when I dunk
protection,
the thing.
Yep.
That's really, I think that's really a fabulous deal. So we're really rocking T-Mobile. I'm feeling really, really good about this. Now, you young kids, right? Now this is something I didn't realize was such a big deal, but tell me about the program, Zach. You like to listen to music, right? You stream music.
Yeah.
Tell me about what T-Mobile offers with streaming music.
Actually, now T-Mobile, if you stream music from any of the popular, Pandora, Spotify, iHeartRadio.
What?
Spotify.
What is Spotify?
It's a live streaming.
Okay, you explain it to me
exactly.
later.
I'll show you later.
Got it. Okay.
You can actually stream it for free.
Pandora, isn't that like a movie?
It might be, but it's also, we can show you that later too.
Okay, got it. Okay.
But basically any music you stream won't count towards your data. So
that means like if I have that plan for 4 phones for $100 on T-Mobile, I get 10 gigs of data. When you kiddies are streaming music all day long, it doesn't count towards the data.
Yeah, it won't eat that data up.
That's really significant. That's really significant. Wow. Okay. So and these all come together. I don't pay anything extra for that, correct?
Nope.
Don't pay anything extra. Okay. Let me move on to something that actually I know that T-Mobile introduced, really important to me because I travel a bit. And so a lot of people think, hey, T-Mobile free streaming music. I'm a business person. I don't care. To me, one of the most amazing things that T-Mobile introduced recently was free international messaging and data.
Yeah.
To me, this is like an unbelievable thing that they've done. So if you travel to, how many countries, either of you know how many countries?
250 plus.
Over
right, and you can go to their website and you can actually, the T-Mobile, T-Mobile.com, and you can actually check it out. But 250 countries, when you travel, you have to do nothing to your phone, and you can actually get free data and messaging. How many people I know, how many business friends of mine I know have gone to other countries, they try to turn their phone off, next thing you know, they're getting emails and they come back to a $140 bill.
Yeah.
T-Mobile has actually free data, meaning you can get your email, browse the web, and you can do messaging, correct?
Text messaging.
You can do text messaging at no charge in those 250 countries.
Yep.
That's all included in those basic plans that you actually get, right? That's really, really, to me, an absolutely fabulous thing. So if we sort of do a quick overview of what T-Mobile offers, right? They have the fastest 4G LTE network. They have all the latest phones, including that LG Curve thing. I'm still not getting that phone. I'm not getting that phone, I'm going to be honest with you. But
the Note 4 that was just released today.
Oh, they released the Note 4 today, right? And that thing is like about like that big or something. You're supposed to put
give or take a couple inches.
Give or take a couple of feet, right? Right. Sean was telling us. Sean's sitting there laughing at us. You were telling us, right? It's got some LCD thing on the side or something.
Yeah.
An Edge, the Note 4. They haven't released it yet, but okay. We have the new Note 4. That's actually available today. right? All the latest phones, fastest data network, 4 phones for $100, including data, right? Pay your termination fees, no international text and data, right? And we have Jump, right? Those are really, really good programs. Now, the other thing that I'm going to tell you is here in the store, we're actually going to give you a bonus if you come into the store and you activate a new smartphone on T-Mobile here, or a tablet.
Tablet too,
right?
yeah.
We shouldn't forget tablet, right? A couple of things we're going to be able to do for you in the store. We're actually going to be able to help you with the photography side of it. We don't want to forget that. We're a photography house, so if you want to learn how to connect your DSLR to a tablet, how to tether and do those kinds of things, we're going to be able to show you that here. But if you activate a new smartphone or a tablet in the store, we're actually going to give you 20,000 unique loyalty points, which is a pretty good start towards getting free gear here in the store. It's actually a big number of points. You can check that promotion out on our website. If you go to uniquephoto.com/T-Mobile, you're going to be able to see that offer that's out there. So if they come in the store right as soon as you activate the phone, you know, within the time period, whatever we do afterwards, you're going to get some free loyalty points. So that's, to me, is a really, really exciting thing. One more thing, too. Actually, I mentioned tablets, right? Doesn't T-Mobile have some sort of a promotion with tablets?
Yeah, they're doing actually free $200.
Right.
I'm not free $200.
Free, I'll take it.
I wish.
Right.
I would be doing
free
it too.
Free $200 for everybody. Okay, go ahead. From Danny.
From me. Oh, crap. I'm screwed.
Right.
200 megabytes.
Right. Tell your new wife that, right?
Yeah, right.
Go home. Danny's just married. Everybody congratulate him or give him your condolences. Let's hear okay. My condolences.
Thank you.
That's right. That's what.
Yeah.
So tell me about the tablets.
Okay, so right now they actually kind of have 2 promotions. They have 200 megabytes of free data they just give you just for signing up. And if you actually activate a voice line, you get a $10 credit towards your mobile data. And their first plan is $10.
Right.
So you can pretty much just get free data.
So you get a 200 megabyte data plan with a tablet free for how long?
Till the end of the year.
To the end of the year. Okay, so that's something. So, and I can get a Galaxy tablet, right? Is that true on an iPad?
Yep.
It's true on an iPad, so I can come in and I get an iPad and get actually free data on it. That's really a hot promotion. And if we do all of that here only at the Unique Photo Superstore, you're actually going to end up with 20,000 unique loyalty points. You can check out our loyalty program, of course, on our website. So I think that this is a pretty exciting event. I'm really anxious to see how we do with our many, many unique photo photographers and customers that come in the store. I hope you'll come in and ask for Zak or Danny or any of our other great staff here, and you'll check out the new T-Mobile store here at the Unique Photo Superstore, right in the store as you walk in. Let me give you a little social media information so you can do it. Don't forget to tweet at Unique Photo or Instagram at Unique Photo, the hashtag UEventLive with the type of phone you have so we can hand out some free prizes afterwards. Certainly follow us on Facebook at Unique Photo. We're out there. Personally, I tweet a lot and I'm out there on social media. You can find me at @MSweetwood. That's on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Feel free to do that. Final thing I'm going to mention is we have some other ULive events coming up. Very exciting ones coming tomorrow. Sean's sitting there with a big smile on his face because he knows they're going to be Lumix events tomorrow. We have a really, really exciting one on the FZ1000. I get that model right? The model swirled. The FZ1000 3 o'clock 4K event. And then we actually have I can say it now, right? We're out of NDA. At, what is that one? Is it 5 or 7 o'clock we're doing it? 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're actually going to debut the new HCX 1000 4K camcorder, Pro AV camcorder, right? That thing is hot. I actually saw it already. Don't make me repeat that again, but if you want to see the first 4K Pro camcorder available, we're going to have it tomorrow with a Panasonic tech here to go over all the features. You're going to see stuff that you haven't seen before. Don't forget the camera will be here for people to demo if you want to come in the store. Also, Ben Gunrow is going to be here giving a seminar tomorrow, and we're going to do a Google Hangout with him. So tomorrow is Lumix Day. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot about that. The big thing, right? The big thing. That's because I want to keep the camera for myself, right? Right, so the 3 o'clock event, make sure to watch that live. We're going to ask you to tweet during the event, and you're going to be able to win a free FZ1000. Okay, 4K camera, that's like a $900 camera. We're actually going to give it away during the live event tomorrow. That's really exciting, but you got to tune in live and you got to tweet or Instagram to us. That's a pretty good deal, actually. You know, I get a good deal out of that, too. I think after all of that, I think they're taking me out to dinner tomorrow night. So I'm going to eat in an expensive place tomorrow night. I think I'm going to do that, right? We should do that, right? We got this huge Lumix lounge in the store, right? I got to get T-Mobile to take me out to dinner, too, after doing this, right? I think they should take me out to dinner.
Us too.
Don't forget about us. Come on.
Always munching in on the food there. The free food. Free food is what young guys always like. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, Eastern Daylight Time, for the next UEventLive. Don't forget to tweet and reach out to us. Thanks, guys, for being here.
No problem.
And we'll see you soon.